will everyone please rise for the presentation of colors by our Nixon ROTC and the Star Spangled Banner, played by our Nixon High School Orchestra, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, read by Alan Savignan. You may be seated. And now we would like to introduce our special guest today, Laredo ISD Board President, representing District 5, the Honorable Goyo M. Lopez. Board Secretary, representing District 2, the Honorable Rodolfo Rudy Morales III. Board Parliamentarian, representing District 4, the Honorable Alfredo Gus Perez. And our Laredo Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Guillermo Pro. Will all our distinguished LISD guests, cabinet members, and extended cabinet please rise to be recognized. Board of Trustees, the Honorable Erica Benavides Garcia. Former United Independent School District Superintendent, Mr. Roberto Santos. We would also like to recognize our amazing administrative staff, Annabelle Jimenez, Samantha Gaitan, Anaid Sanchez, and our CTE teacher, David Solis, for all your behind-the-scenes help and preparing such a memorable event. Also, a huge thank you to our outstanding custodial staff for setting up everything and making our school shine. Last, but certainly not least, Dream Team Nixon administrators, our fearless leader, Mr. Roger Garcia, J.W. Nixon High School Principal. Mr. J.J. Solis, VIPS Early College Director. Mr. Ruben Garcia, Assistant Principal. Ms. Lori Hassel, Assistant Principal. Ms. Lizzie Moreno, Assistant Principal. And Ms. Iliana Maruquin, Dean of Instruction. My name is Dornette Morin, Assistant Principal, and I'm honored to be your MC this morning. So on behalf of Mr. Roger Garcia and his administration, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests, faculty, students, proud families, and most importantly, our honored Mustang alumni to our 2026 Mustang Legend Induction Ceremony. Today, we gather not only to celebrate achievements, but to recognize the enduring Mustang spirit of a community that helped shape who we are today. J.W. Nixon High School is more than a place. It is a foundation. It is where ambitions begin to take form, where lifelong friendships are forged, and where values are instilled that guide us long after graduation. The individuals we honor today carry that foundation with them into their careers, their communities, and their lives. Our 2026 Mustang Legends being recognized today have distinguished themselves through dedication, perseverance, and commitment to excellence. They remind us that success is not defined by a single path, but by passion, integrity, and purpose with which one moves forward. As we celebrate their accomplishments, we also celebrate the shared history that connects us all. Their stories inspire our current students, fellow graduates, and all of us to continue striving, growing, and giving back. Today is not only about looking back with pride, but also about looking forward with inspiration. Let us honor these remarkable individuals and the legacy they continue to hold. Thank you and welcome to this special celebration of our 2026 Mustang Legends. And now, to introduce our first inductee, please welcome our student athlete and proud member of the Nixon Brotherhood basketball team, Matthew de la Paz.
Leopoldo Oli Guardiola is a proud graduate of J.W. Nixon High School, class of 1998, and currently serves as the head boys basketball coach of United High School. During his high school years, he was part of the first graduating class of the Vidal M. Trevino Magnet School of Fine Arts, where he attended all 4 years and developed his talent in piano. At Nixon, Oli was a multi-sport athlete, lettering in football, basketball, and track and field. In basketball, he served as the team's captain of the back-to-back district championship teams that secured the school's first playoff victory in 1998. That same year, the team advanced to its first regional tournament under head coach Archie Ramos. In track and field, Oli achieved remarkable success as a 4-time district champion in the high jump. He continues to hold the both school and city meet records, an accomplishment that reflects his dedication and athletic excellence. After graduating, Leopoldo attended Texas A&M International University, where he earned a bachelor's degree in fitness and sports in 2005. He began his coaching career at St. Augustine High School, where he served as a middle school basketball coach from 2005 to 2009. After 2 years, he advanced to the junior varsity and varsity assistant coach. During this time, he also served as the head track coach from 2007 to 2009, coaching a total of 12 state qualifiers. From 2017, from 2009 to 2017, Leopoldo served as a varsity assistant for the boys basketball team at United High School under Coach Archie Ramos. During this period, the team achieved significant success, including under a 4th state ranking in 2009-2010 season, and a 2018 ranking, a number 18 ranking in 2010-2011. The program earned 6 district championships, 5 regional Sweet 16 appearances, and 1 Elite 8 appearance. From 2017 to 2024, Leopoldo served as the head coach of the United South High School girls basketball team, where he was named Coach of the Year 5 times. Under his leadership, the team achieved a number 11 state ranking during the 2021 and 2022 season, secured 5 district titles, including 4 consecutive, and made 3 regional Sweet 16 appearances. Leopoldo credits his experiences at Nixon High School for shaping the person he is today. He attributes his success to the guidance of his coaches and teachers who provided direction and paved the path he continues to follow. He remains deeply grateful for his time at Nixon and the foundation he provided. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Leopoldo Guardiola to the stage.
Amazing, thank you. Awesome, 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 awesome. He was a baby when I met him. Family is run deep here at Nixon. I've been fortunate to meet a lot of great people because of what school I went to. It's crazy how it works. The people you're sitting right next to, you're gonna know forever. I have great teammates right now, still coming and visiting me and saying hello and coming to see our teams, and it's all because of the people we've met. My friends are actually here, Gilbert Moreno and Antonio Ramos. We grew up together, we went to the same school, they're Nixon graduates. I was here for Gilbert, Mr. Moreno's Mustang engine induction. I was here for Coach Ramos's too. Let me get my notes before I start going all over the place. My teammates and friends that, I'm a basketball coach. And sports is huge in our family. My wife is a huge Laker fan, and I'm a huge Spurs fan. And we can't cheer for our teams that we're watching together because we kind of get mad. So we're over here but sports is all we know, and that's how we were brought up. My coaches, Coach Ramos, who's also here, great mentor. Everybody knows who knows basketball, who knows who Coach Ramos is, and I've been fortunate enough to play under him and play and coach with him. I also took his spot at United. Thanks, Coach. It's funny how it works. We just follow, the path. My family, my sister Adriana Guardiola, she's here. Say hi, Claiborne. She's awesome. She went to Nixon here too. Also, she graduated from UTSA and now works for the city. My other sister Selena actually works for the FDA. She works out of San Antonio. She's been fortunate to keep those jobs where you work from home. So she couldn't make it. She had to work from home, I guess. I don't know. Your mother and father are huge athletes. They're huge for you. They do everything for you. I know you know that. And to this day, my parents still do everything for me. My dad is here. Dad, say hello. He's also, he's a graduate from Marvin. But a huge supporter. There's some other Martin graduates here that I know kind of, play with my dad. think Mr. Santos always brings it up too also with the Martin basketball teams. But it's competitive that way. My mother passed away, in 2005, 4, 1, 2, 12. Right? She was 61 years old, but she's still, that angel on my shoulder. We tell our athletes all the time, you'll hear somebody talking to you in your ear and they'll say, don't do it. Don't post that. Don't walk through those doors. Don't get in that car. It's somebody telling you, it's your conscience telling you what to do, what's right and wrong. And I credit, that's my mother talking to her. Everybody has it. So I thank my parents for teaching me focus, discipline, hard work. My dad was a mechanic. He had Guardiola Auto Parts on Saunders back in the day, and he had the junkyard out there, and I remember growing up at a junkyard and jumping on cars. That's why I think I got my ability to jump, I guess, maybe, who knows. But thank you, Dad, for everything, Dad, I love you. My kids are here. Jordan, Milani, stand up, hello. Yeah, there they are. They're a huge inspiration too. They're a part of my team. My son is going up through the sporting ranks, and he can jump. He ain't that tall, but he'll jump over that chair real quick. Show him, Jordan, real quick. But extremely hard workers too. Of course, my wife Debbie. Hi, babe. I'm up here. I told you it was not April Fool's. They're like, what, you? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just going with the flow. Because we got a lot more to accomplish. I'm still young in heart. I see a lot of great people around here that have accomplished amazing things. I'm following your footsteps. I'm following y'all's footsteps. I remember seeing you all when I was younger and your accomplishments that you've made. And you keep guiding us. Athletes, we're guiding you, athletes. Trust us. Trust us, we're here to guide you. I know it's not easy sometimes because I coach at United, right? But I'm always following the Mustangs, all the time. Forever green and gold is embedded in my heart. I'm always looking out, watching your games on Huddle Now, it's amazing. I love watching, Coach Pete Solis's teams. He's carried that torch on from Coach Grugan, Coach Ramos to Coach Solis. And it's an amazing time in sports right now on the radar. One more thing before I go. Balance is huge. If you do too much of something, athletes, something else is going to give. I'm a basketball coach. Baseball players, where you at? Any baseball players? I know y'all are in season right now, okay? You still have to have balance. Where's the track athletes? Track and field, you're still in season, right? You have to have balance through season. What do I mean by that? Number one, faith is huge. Believe in something. Believe in somebody. Believe in a higher power. Believe in your parents. Have a mentor, somebody to guide you. If you want to be a doctor later on in life, you want to be a lawyer, a businessman, you want to go to law enforcement, read about the best lawyer in the world. Go look them up and how did they get there. And follow their path, because they'll guide you. If your parent, is your hero and they're successful, what did they do to get there? If your teachers, your coaches, people in front of you, how did they get to where they're at? Number two, family is huge. Family is huge. I do this with our players. They have family obligations that they go to and they can't make practice. Family first. It's a balance. I understand sometimes sports is important and school is important, but if you do too much of something, something else is going to give. I tell our moms and dads, if you need our kiddos, take them. Take them. Because family's first, always. They're always going to be there for you. Number three is school. Of course, I know, right? Free education. Yes and no, it can be free technically, not technically speaking. But you're going to school and you're getting this knowledge, and it's free. And you learn how to make money doing it, doing something you love. You have to balance everything out. I have parents asking me, why sports? Why is there sports? There's people that want to get rid of sports. There's people that want to, tap into the coaches, piggy banks. It teaches athletes balance. As an adult, I have to balance my family, my finances, my faith, my health. So all of that is taught, and I think sports brings that to you. You got to do everything at the same time. I know Nixon is different. It's not the way it used to look when I came here. It goes for a lot of people, right? But the pride and the love is the same. I see it all the time. I love Nixon. It was awesome. Great memories. It built and shaped who we are. Thank you, Forever Green and Gold. I've been everywhere.
That was for Texas Longhorns. Final score, bar 9.
That's right, here we go.
Next, we have Tomas Blanco, our Student Council President, to introduce our next legend.
A proud 1988 graduate of J.W. Nixon High School, Cristina Cabello developed her foundation in leadership early on. During her time at Nixon, she was an active member of the Golden Spurs, served as a class officer for 4 years, and competed in UIO events, experiences that helped shape her commitment to service, organization, and excellence. Cristina earned her undergraduate degree from the University of Texas at San Antonio, and later obtained a master's degree in educational administration from Texas A&M International University. She began her career in education in the classroom, teaching at Kazin Elementary and United South High School. Her dedication and leadership skills soon led her into administration, where she served as an assistant principal at United South High School. Recognized for her expertise in data analysis and student outcomes, Cristina transitioned to the Student Assessment Department, where she served as director. Her strong leadership and commitment to instructional excellence ultimately led her to the current role as Executive Director for Instructional Accountability at United ISD, where she continues to impact student achievement and district-wide performance. Cristina's passion for education is deeply rooted in her family. She is inspired by the former United ISD Superintendent, Roberto J. Santos, and retired teacher, Carmen Santos, whose examples instilled in her the values of integrity, hard work, and the importance of always putting family first. She also shares her dedication to education with her twin sister, Larissa Santos, a high school principal in Baltimore. Above all, Cristina is a devoted family woman. She takes immense pride in her husband, Roger Cabello III, her 3 daughters, Andrea, Alexandra, and Annabella, and her granddaughter, Arisa Liana Lopez. Her life and career reflect a steadfast commitment to education, leadership, and family, making her a true example of the Mustang pride and excellence. At this time, please help me welcome Ms. Cristina Cabello to the stage.
Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to thank, first of all, my brother-in-law, Benny Cabello, Coach Cabello, as you all know him. He Thank you so much, Benny. Love you. So, and I want to thank my family and friends for being here. I know it's difficult. We all have jobs, but I want to thank you guys for being here. And now I want to address the students. Let me start with this. Your life won't be defined by what happens to you, but by how you respond to it. Coming today, I graduated back in 1988. I did not recognize the campus at all. It got a total makeover, and it's beautiful. So enjoy this campus. It's absolutely stunning. So being back here, knowing just the pride, the Mustang pride, it takes me back to my high school days. Being a Golden Spur for 4 years, I was also a class officer. But also being in high school, where are my softball players? Does anyone play softball? I was a softball player since I was 9 years old, went to state twice. I was the pitcher, fastball pitcher. Loved it. Nixon did not have softball at the time. If not, I would have participated. But those moments defined who I am today. And it wasn't the titles or anything like that. It was a sense of pride and belonging to something, which made me a better leader now in my position. But I do want you to know, students, that not everything is easy. There were some challenging times, but it's how you come out and the decisions that you make that are going to shape your life in the next 10, 20, 40 years. I want to thank my parents. I learned from my father that you are responsible for your own destiny. Take accountability in everything you do. Show up, but make sure you show up early, because the early bird gets the worm. Meaning, you need to be early, at least 15 minutes, because that is being respectful of everyone's time. From my mother, I want you to know that I learned how to have compassion for other people. Treat people the way you want to be treated. When I was in high school, we didn't have our phones. Phones weren't even available. Now you have social media. I've got it too. But you've got to be really responsible with that like, that click, that comment. So be responsible when it comes to social media. At the end of the day, I learned from my mom that it is nice to be important. Like today, I feel important. But what's more important is that you are nice to others. Because the contacts that you make here, remember, if you're nice to others, later on in life, you don't know if they're going to be your boss or if they're going to help you get a position in the organization you want to be a part of. So, be nice. Very important. And the last thing I want to say is your future is not something that just happens. It's based on the choices that you make. Make sure, I have 3 daughters, and when they leave the house, I've got a 17-year-old high school senior, I have a 19-year-old in college, and I have a 22-year-old that I would tell them, and I tell them all the time, make good choices, because the choices that you make will affect you in the future. I want to thank Nixon, LIC administration for this great honor. And thank you very much. Go Mustangs.
Please welcome to the podium an exceptional student and athlete, Dalid Nahira.
Livaldo Pina Jr. is a distinguished entrepreneur, pastor, and community leader whose career reflects a lifelong commitment to innovation, discipline, and service to the Laredo community. A graduate of J.W. Nixon High School, class of 1975, he demonstrated leadership and excellence early in life through agriculture, athletics, and business. Earning the prestigious Lone Star Farmer Award from the Texas FFA Association, a recognition as Reserve Grand Champion breeder at the Life Downtown Stock Show in 1974. Mr. Pina's accomplishments have been formally recognized through his induction into the Latin American International Sports Hall of Fame in 2000, and his runner-up placement in 1996 Mr. Laredo Bodybuilding Competition. His consideration for the J.W. Nixon High School Legends Award reflects not only his professional success, but also his lasting legacy of leadership, mentorship, and service to the community. In 1983, Mr. Pina became a licensed U.S. Custom House broker, positioning himself at the forefront of international trade and logistics along the U.S.-Mexico border. Building on this expertise, he established and led multiple business ventures across logistics, transportation, investments, agriculture, and fitness, demonstrating both entrepreneurial vision and adaptability in evolving markets. Central to his professional journey is Livaldo Pina Inc., one of the most established custom brokerage and international trade logistics firms in South Texas, with roots spanning more than 5 decades. Founded by his father, Livaldo Pina Sr., in partnership with John W. Lewis, the company grew from local brokerage operation into a nationally recognized U.S. Custom House broker and full-service international logistics provider. Working alongside his siblings and leadership team, Mr. Pina has helped steward his multi-generational enterprise, supporting services that include U.S. and Mexican customs, clearance freight forwarding, transportation, coordination, and integrated supply chain solutions. Under his leadership, the company has maintained a strong reputation for professionalism, responsiveness, and expertise in cross-border trade. Among his most impactful ventures was American Fitness Center, a locally owned gym that operated during the 1990s and early 2000s, prior to the arrival of national fitness chains in Laredo, at a time when access to modern fitness facilities was limited. The center provided the community with professional equipment, structured training environments, and a culture focused on health, discipline, and personal development. He later expanded into additional fitness and wellness ventures, including Rock Fitness, further establishing himself as a local pioneer in promoting physical wellness. His entrepreneurial portfolio also includes logistics and transportation expertise, such as cross-country truck brokerage, HLH logistics, and whitetail transport, which supported domestic freight movement and cross-border commerce. These companies specialize in career coordination, freight brokerage, and ensuring efficient and complete movements for goods throughout regional and national networks. Complementing these efforts, Mr. Pina established Rancho La Barranca, Inc., a South Texas ranch dedicated to the breeding and management of whitetail deer for trophy hunts, reflecting his commitment to agriculture, stewardship, land management, and wildlife conservation. In 2012, Mr. Pina founded Temple Cristiano Nisi, where he continues to serve as a pastor. Throughout faith-based leadership, mentorship, and community outreach, he has guided individuals and families with integrity, compassion, and a strong conservation. Collectively, Livaldo Pina Jr.'s professional and personal endeavors reflect a life defined by leadership, stewardship, and service. Through multi-generational enterprise, entrepreneurial innovation, faith-based leadership, and sustained community involvement, he has made a lasting impact on the economic, social, and spiritual fabric of the Laredo community. His legacy is one of the integrated mentorship and an enduring commitment to others, extending far beyond business success to the lives institution he has helped shape. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Livaldo Pina Jr. to the stage.
Good morning. I want to thank the committee. I want to thank the trustees, the school, LISD for what they've done. If you know me, I love my Lord Jesus Christ. I love Nixon. My kids know it. I tell them in their blood it's green and gold. And I want to know that in front of us is Laredo's finest. All the athletes, all the people here, I follow you guys on TV. Don't give up. You're number one, and we're best on the west side of Zacate Creek. That means Martin's on the other side. And I have friends in Martin. I just met the principal. He was Martin. So one thing that he did say, what I would tell him is that we're tighter meat. I said, well, when you buy this, we're prime. The best meat. So I want to thank you guys, and like the rest have spoken. Families, number one, I want to thank my wife, Yvonne, has been here with me. She's been a great mentor. I thank my children, my son Librado, the third, Livia, my sister Marta, can't do without a sister, you know. My daughter, Vanessa Johnson's not here, she's in Austin. And I want to thank Mia, the youngest one. But also I want to thank my daughter-in-law, Alma, that's here with us. And also a great friend, Lalo Science, with me. We were in high school together. We did a lot of projects and a lot of things in FFA. And to me, it's the biggest thing and most important thing. It taught me to be responsible. As Coach was saying, balance, being responsible, being on time, all of those things mean a lot. And the thing is, what you make of your future is what you do today. Don't listen to people that tell you you're no good for nothing, that you won't make it. Don't believe lies. Believe the truth. And I know who you guys are listening are going to become somebody. So don't let people, the haters, and saying that you can't do it, you can. And if you put all the effort in it, you will become a successful person. Me involved in the mechanical and doing in the business that we were involved in school and FFA, it taught us to be responsible and taught me where I am today in how to run a business. You're responsible for your future. You'll be responsible for your children. If you didn't have a father, my father, he had an 8th grade education. His father had passed away before he was even born. So whatever, anything that goes against us, that can knock us down, you don't give up. You give it your best shot. Because I know at the end, you will become a legend as well in your life to your family. So I thank God. I thank all you guys that are here, all the ones that have been inducted with me. This is the best class, I think, of legends. But no. I want to thank you guys a lot, and Nixon, Pride, and Green and Gold all the way. And the most fun thing that I hope one day you guys still have pep rallies, but our pep rallies was the best. Oh, we had the best. We came even once, my compadre and I were coming, we came once in a horse. And he was telling Mr. Lockie with the principal, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? You're crazy. No. And allowing the teachers. The teachers mean a lot. You teachers that give your heart and effort, I know the pay's not that great, because you love the students, they love you. And I want to thank Mr. Johnny Myers, that his name is out there in the art department. He was a great man. He was a great man, a great leader, and I thank him, and I'm glad that you all named the building after him. And also Mrs. Magnon. She was the toughest woman. She had a stick carrying all around, and if we business hay, she would slap it right in front of us. Well, that's when you can do that, I think. And yes, we got the paddle. We got from coaches that gave us good wicks. But you know, me personally, it was the best thing. It makes us responsible and respect and be humble. So you all have a good career in your lives. We love Nixon. God bless you all. And I think we all say, go big and go.
just want to say thank you. This is place really so I say a big bug for
Next up, we welcome our FFA President, Joe Castañeda.
Dr. Amador Flores Jr. graduated from Nixon High School as the salutatorian of class of 1988. His journey toward becoming a cornerstone of the Laredo medical community began right here within these halls. During his high school years, Dr. Flores was actively involved in UIL math and science competitions, the National Honor Society, French Club, and the W Bar Yearbook Club. These experiences emphasized discipline, civic responsibility, and scientific inquiry. His participation, particularly in activities centered around health sciences and community service, laid the groundwork for a career defined by clinical precision and a service above self mentality. Being part of a competitive academic environment instilled in him the value of mentorship and hard work, which ultimately led him to the University of Houston, where he earned his Bachelor of Science in Physiological Optics in 1991 and his Doctor of Optometry degree in 1995. Dr. Flores has served the Laredo community for over 31 years. He began his career as an associate at Mora Eye Clinic before his entrepreneurial spirit led him to establish Flores Eye Care Clinic in 2001. What started as a private practice at McPherson Medical Center has since evolved into a premier eye care destination at Arena Point Plaza, a commercial development he established in 2016 to further demonstrate his commitment to the city. As a therapeutic optometrist and certified optometric glaucoma specialist, Dr. Flores has dedicated his career to the diagnosis and management of complex eye diseases. He has restored sight to thousands of patients and currently manages a patient base exceeding 50,000 individuals. The values Dr. Flores embraced during his high school years remain central to his work today. He is a multi-year contributor and buyer for Life, Laredo International Fair and Exposition, and a proud supporter of Webb County 4-H clubs. Through these efforts, he helps ensure that today's youth have access to the same opportunities for hands-on learning in science, agriculture, and civic engagement that shaped his own path. In addition, his clinic has served as a vital clinical rotation site for students from John B. Alexander Magnet High School for Health and Science. In this role, Dr. Flores has personally mentored aspiring medical professionals, completing the cycle of guidance he once benefited from as a student. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Dr. Flores is a devoted family man. He and his wife Linda have been married for 27 years and have raised 4 children together. An avid hunter and part-time rancher, he remains deeply connected to the land and the outdoors. Whether raising goats on his ranch, cheering on the Dallas Cowboys, or attending his next Metallica concert, Dr. Flores embodies the spirit of a true Laredoan. As a Nixon Mustang legend, he stands as a testament to dedication, service, and an unwavering commitment to the growth, health, and future of his hometown. At this time, please help me welcome Dr. Amador Flores Jr. to the stage.
I wasn't sure they were talking about me or somebody else. I'm old school, so I wrote my own notes. I won't look in the phone. It is in cursive, so bear with me. First of all, thank you to the nomination committee, specifically Melissa for nominating me and for the invite. It was a long time ago when I was here. I was doing the math, and it was about 38 years ago. And certainly the school has changed quite a bit. All we had back then was the famous wall. And, but what you guys have now is much, much nicer for sure. Okay, so it is a beautiful school. And I hadn't been here rather since I graduated. So when I was asked to come up and speak, I said, okay, well, what do I talk about? I'm used to people giving me prompts and stuff like that. And so they said, well, give them advice, tell them your experiences. Having had 4 children already graduate from high school, I can kind of relate because really some of the things that we went through, although we did not have social media, it's pretty much the same problems we have now. You know, how to get from point A to point B pretty much has the same rules that still apply. So I said, well, that's easy. That's just like lecturing my kids. You know, as much as they hate to hear them, and they're all off in college right now, so they couldn't be here. My wife is here, and she'll probably can hear their voices in their head. And here comes that again, giving us the lecture of life, right? But it really, like I said, the same rules still apply. They ask me, what is the secret to your success, or what is the secret, you know, to life in general? And even though, again, I was sitting there many years ago, and as I said, the same rules still apply, there's this quote from a famous movie, and here comes Dad with his quotes, right? One of those quotes says, it takes hard work, perseverance, and hard work. And people say, well, you said hard work twice. Because it takes twice as much hard work as perseverance. My kids hate that. It's true. You know, you have to basically put in the work to be able to succeed in anything, whether it's to pass the next test or to move up to the next level. High school is just a stepping stone, and hopefully most of you, whether you choose college or a trade. Nowadays, you know, with IA, there's always that fear that IA is going to take our jobs. But for sure, there's certain jobs that will not be taken away. So you can go the educational route, you can go the trade school route. You'll be successful. But again, it boils down to how much hard work you're willing to put in. And consistency certainly beats talent. So what does that mean? Well, if you're consistent and persistent, then that hard work and effort is going to pay off. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And so you have to remember that a lot of times that effort gets you to that next level. But you got to take one step at a time. You know, you can't really plan your whole life in one day. It's one stepping stone at a time, and then that'll get you, that first step certainly evolves into something else and gets you to that next level. And then you also have to bet on yourself. What that means is you've got to believe in yourself before anybody else believes in you. So it starts with you bet on yourself, and others will believe in you. Success doesn't mean that you have to be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. It means that you need to be the best at whatever you decide to be. So be the best at whatever you decide to be. There's no excuses. I always tell my kids, you can give me 1,000 excuses as to why this or that didn't happen, but those are just excuses. So I always tell my kids, no excuses allowed. And then don't expect things to be given to you. Goes back to hard work. You got to strive for these things. If you're waiting around for handouts and things to be given to you, you're not going to succeed. One of my wife's favorite lines, so she's has several, and she got that from me, is, if it is to be, it is up to me. So you control your own destiny. So in closing, when people ask me, what was the secret of your success? In my academics, it was indeed hard work, dedication, and consistency, with a belief in myself, and having had wonderful parents who also believed in me. So I believed in myself, and they believed in me. My success in my personal life and in my business has come from a blessing of having very much a like-minded individual that has had the same goals and dedication. And that person is my business partner, who also happens to be my wife, Linda. So I want you to stand up, Linda. You know, and in this world where sometimes a lot of things seem impossible, here's another example of where anything is possible. You see, Linda graduated from the other high school. The one that has a tiger, I believe. But now she's a very proud Mustang. So her most favorite line is, "Si se puede." Si se puede. A shout out to my kids, Brandy, Paloma, Sofia, and Emmanuel. They couldn't be here, they're off in college. But since my wife is recording, I wouldn't hear the end of it if I didn't recognize it. Thank you so much.
Now we proudly present Golden Spur Deputy and Exceptional Student, Ms. Anissa Garcia.
Ms. Erica Rogelio Ramirez is a proud graduate of J.W. Nixon High School, class of 1991, where she graduated in the top 10% of her class. During her high school years, she was recognized for her consistent academic achievements, strong leadership, and commitment to service through active participation in both school and community organizations. Throughout her 4 years at Nixon, Ms. Rogelio Ramirez was a dedicated member of the Golden Spurs dance team and served as a senior Golden Spur officer. She was also actively involved in the LULAC Youth Organization, where she held the position of parliamentarian, ensuring that meetings were conducted in accordance with established rules of order. These leadership roles reflected the trust and respect she earned from her peers and sponsors. Her dedication to scholarship and character earned her induction into the National Honor Society, an organization that recognizes students who exemplify academic excellence, leadership, service, and integrity. Known for her energetic and engaging personality, Ms. Rogelio Ramirez was also selected by her peers as the runner-up for most spontaneous during her senior year, highlighting the positive spirit she brought to her school community. Ms. Rogelio Ramirez developed a strong interest in sciences during her time at Nixon, which inspired her to pursue a degree in biology at Texas A&M International University. She graduated in December 1996 and began her career in education as a middle school teacher at Cigarroa Middle School. She later served as a science teacher at Christian Middle School, where she cultivated a passion for supporting student learning and academic growth. Motivated to expand her impact in education, she returned to Texas A&M International University and earned a master's degree in educational administration in 2005. Following her graduate studies, she served as an instructional specialist at McDonald Elementary School for 2 years, where she supported instructional practices and teacher development. Ms. Rogelio Ramirez later transitioned into campus administration, serving as assistant principal at Bernie Elementary School and McDonald Elementary School for nearly 15 years. In these roles, she consistently demonstrated a strong commitment to student success, teacher support, and the development of positive school environments. Today, Ms. Erica Rogelio Ramirez proudly serves as the principal of Honoré Ligarde Elementary School, leading with dedication, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to educational excellence. With 29 years of distinguished service to the Laredo Independent School District, she continues to make a lasting impact on students, educators, and families within the community. At this time, please help me welcome Ms. Erica Rogelio Ramirez to the stage.
Good morning, students, staff, and honored guests. I am humbled to be standing before you today as part of a select distinguished group of distinguished alumni. As a student of J.W. Nixon High School, I could never have imagined that I would be standing here before you as a Mustang legend. I would like to thank the selection committee for giving me this most prestigious honor. I would like to thank my family and my friends that are here today with me, and also my husband, Jerry. Let me start out by saying that none of us is perfect. I actually married a graduate of Martin High School. As my colleagues can attest, our successes did not come overnight. We face many challenges and obstacles as students and of course as adults that help shape the people we are today. There's going to be moments that we will face when things do not go our way or as planned. You might study for a test and not get the grade that you wanted. You might try out for a team and not make it. You might work hard on a project and feel like it was not your best work. In those moments, it can be easy to feel discouraged or to think about giving up. There were times when I questioned my own abilities and thought that my goals were far too lofty to attain. However, I persisted, and for that reason I succeeded. Failure and challenging times are part of success. I once read a quote that said, "Show me a successful person and I'll show you someone who failed countless times and kept moving forward." So my message to you students today is to keep moving forward. Find your passion. What are you willing to do every day for the next 30 to 40 years with a full heart and a smile on your face? Whatever you choose to do, know that you will be tested and you will be challenged. Some of the most successful people in the world failed many times before they succeeded. What made the difference was not that they were perfect, but that they refused to give up. They kept trying, they kept learning, and they kept believing in themselves. I also want to tell you students, do not be discouraged. If you fail, use it as a chance to learn and grow. Ask yourself these questions. What can I learn from this? What can I do to do better next time? The tough times do not define you. What defines you is how you respond to life's challenges and difficulties. The tough days allow you to think differently, work harder, and perhaps grow stronger. Every challenge that you face today is preparing you for something greater tomorrow. Keep moving forward. Always push yourself, and most importantly, never give up on your potential. Believe in yourself, work hard, and never be afraid to try again. Thank you, have a great day, and forever green and gold.
Introducing our next inductee, our star athlete and scholar, Ida Quintana.
Maritza Gomez is a proud member of
Nixon High School class of 1989. During her time at Nixon, she was an active member in renowned $1 Million Sound band from 1985 to 1989, where she played the tuba. She advanced in the UIO State Marching Band competition twice, performing at the University of Texas at Austin in 1985 and 1986, alongside all high school musicians in Texas. Throughout her high school career, Maritza contributed numerous band accomplishments, including consecutive concert season symphony sweepstake awards, 4 consecutive regional marching contest super ratings of 1s, and 4 consecutive aerial marching contest awards. She also earned a recognition at Austin West Lake Marching Competition, where her band received Brass and Tuba Section Award. And individually, she received multiple UIO solo and embezzled side reading awards. In her senior year, Maritza was selected as Band Sweetheart, representing Nixon Band at Homecoming, the WBCA Grand Parade, Youth Parade, Christmas Parade, and various community and school events. Beyond band, she was actively involved in student council and pep rally committee, her senior class, and the summer Learn to Swim and Lifeguard training program. Maritza credits the Laredo Independent School District, alongside its board members, administrators, educators, including Principal Ms. Viola Moore and Counselor Mr. Hector Rocha, for providing opportunities that shaped her character and her future. The values she developed, discipline, respect, humility, responsibility, perseverance, and a never giving up mindset, became the foundation for her lifelong success. Building on her passion, Maritza earned a master's degree in curriculum and instruction with concentration in competitive swimming and aquatic instruction. She is currently a high school English teacher, swim coach, instructor for Learn to Swim and Lifeguard certification course. In addition, she is a singer-songwriter whose music has received multiple recognitions, nominations, and awards. Maritza's journey reflects both growth and resilience. As a freshman, she marched at the state level for the first time and beginning her lifeguard training, 2 experiences that would shape her future. What began as a student who could play music by ear evolved into a musician who now writes, records, and performs original songs along Grammy Award-winning artists. Similarly, despite once fearing the water, she went on to coach alongside Olympic-level coaches, swimmers, served as the head coach for the UTSA Roadrunner Swim Club, worked for multiple school districts, and coached the city of Laredo. Today, Maritza is profoundly serves as the head swim coach and lifeguard coach here at her alma mater, giving back to the very school district that helped shape her path. She continues to instill in her students and family the same values that guides her journey, encouraging them to pursue excellence and exceed their goals. Maritza Gomez's story is a testament to a lasting impact of education, opportunity, perseverance, and reflection on why LISD remains a place where students can thrive and succeed. At this time, please help me welcome Ms. Maritza Gomez to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Shout out to the swim team and all the athletes. I graduated in 1989, and at that time, Nixon was celebrating 25 years, the 25 years anniversary, hence the silver outfit for today. And I'm representing the 1989 class. I want to thank those that brought me here today, administration, and of course my family members for accompanying me and continuing to support my goals. 10 years ago, I walked in through the doors of this facility, of this academic institution. And the first person that I saw was my principal, her picture. Then I went into two people that marched with me at state, and they are here today. Mr. Jesus Flores, you can wave. There he is. Our counselor, and Ms. Vicky Blanco. And I knew I was home when I saw him. 40 years ago, yes, as a freshman, I marched at the field at the University of Texas. And yes, not just once, but twice. I was a state band member with this band here at Nixon. But the things that you learn, not just in band, but also the values that our clubs offer and that we hold so dear with is respect, being humble, disciplined, responsibility, and especially the keep going, don't give up, you can do better attitudes that I learned in band. Now, the fact that, yes, I went to state, and yes, I was a band member, but the band members and the directors did not turn me away. You see, I did not know how to read music. I knew the notes on the scale, but I could not read music. So I was placed in the second band for that. But one day, my band director, Mr. Hector Luna, comes and sees me playing without the music. And he knew that I had a different type of gift. And that gift was to play by ear. I could mimic through my instrument any sound, any music, in any genre. And so immediately he moved me to the first band. And that is how I ended up marching with the Nixon band at state. Today, I write my own songs. I write my own melodies. And the person that gave me my first break, I did not know he was here today until I saw him walk in. Mr. Bert Rodriguez. He's sitting over there. Thank you so much. He's the one that played my music on the radio, and the rest is history. Swimming 40 years ago as well. I had a near drowning experience in second grade, and I didn't want to have anything to do with the water. But this school had other plans for me. Ms. Viola Moore and Mr. Rocha, my principal, had a plot to get me into the water and take a lifeguard class. I took the lifeguard class at the Civic Center pool, and I always thought about what I learned here that helped me overcome my fears. And I want you to repeat this with me. Turn to your neighbor and say, keep going. Louder, don't give up. You can do better. And I did. I took the lifeguard class. I passed the lifeguard course. And to my surprise here today, I saw two former lifeguards that were also here with me at Nixon, Mr. Javi Benavides, who were part of that lifeguard training during the 80s. Today, I coach swimming at the very same place that my fears were overcome, at the former Civic Center pool, with great kids that have as well overcome all the challenges, swim, and have taken the school to 10 consecutive regional qualifiers for the past 10 years. Yes. In addition to that, I also now am the sponsor of 5 different school clubs, including the Aquatics Club and the Lifeguard Club. board. The swim team this year, and of course our administration, the swim team this year have 21 swimmers that are academically All-Americans through the National High School Coaches Association recognized. We have 11 juniors and senior swimmers, Texas Interscholastic Swim Coaches Association Academic All-State. Woo! And 15 swimmers for the LIZ AAA Award. I urge all athletes, all students to take pride in your campus. Appreciate your teachers, school and district administration and board members. Reflect on our Mustang legend stories that we're hearing here today and learn from them. Then ask yourself this question: what does it take to be a Mustang legend? And remember, we are louder, we are forever green and gold. Thank you.
Next, we have our Mustang quarterback, basketball, and baseball star athlete, Mr. Hunter Salinas.
Hector Gutierrez grew up in Laredo, Texas, where he attended MS Bryan Elementary and Lamar Middle School before graduating from J.W. Nixon High School in 1991. During his time at Nixon, he was deeply involved in athletics and student leadership. He played for the Continental Amateur Baseball Association 16 under World Series team representing Texas, and was a 3-year letterman in baseball under coaches Bush Flotis and Gilbert Gomez. Additionally, he was a 2-year letterman in football under coaches Oscar Villaseñor and Manny Acosta. Hector was also part of the first group of Yale leaders at J.W. Nixon, sponsored by Cynthia Haynes Ramirez, helping to establish school spirit and traditions that continue today. On the baseball field, the Mustangs were a dominant force during his junior year, winning both district and by-district titles and advancing to area playoffs. That season, Hector earned All-City designated hitter honors from the Laredo Morning Times after delivering 4 game-winning hits that helped him secure the district championship. During his senior year, the team once again captured the district title and advanced to the by-district round. In football, he played both defensive end and offensive line as a junior before focusing on the offensive line during his senior year, where he earned all-district honorable mention. That same year, the Mustangs reached the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, ending a drought that dated back to 1985. Hector has always taken in pride in being a Mustang, embracing the high standards and culture of excellence that define the program. After high school, Hector continued his education at Laredo Junior College, the University of Texas at San Antonio, the University of Texas of the Permian Basin, and Texas A&M International University, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in Criminal Justice in 1996. Hector began his professional career in 1997 as a counselor intern in a drug prevention program, where he later became a licensed chemical dependency counselor and family counselor. During this time, he led an experiential education efforts and provided individual, group, and family counseling to over 2,000 clients struggling with substance use. He also played a key role in opening a detox center focused on helping teenagers overcome drug and alcohol addiction. Since 2000, Hector has served as a licensed chemical dependency counselor for the United Independent School District. In this role, he provides crisis intervention as well as individual and family counseling for students and their families. He has helped countless young people overcome substance use and personal challenges. He also established the ROPES program at UISD STEP Academy, originally located on Loop 20 and now based in Rio Bravo, where he continues to work on Saturdays with a first-time offender program. The program uses real-life scenarios in a controlled environment to help students confront fear, trauma, anxiety, and loss, providing them with a safe space to grow and heal. In addition to his professional work, Hector is dedicated to martial arts. He holds his 6th-degree black belt in Shotokan Karate and won state championships in continuous fighting with the National Black Belt League in 1999 and 2000. He currently serves as a karate instructor at Regatta Karate School. Hector is also an active member of the Knights of Columbus, 3rd degree at Blessed Sacrament Church. He has served on ACTS retreats as a team member and since 2003 has been a Life Team Corps member, continuing his commitment to mentorship and faith-based service. Above all, Hector is a devoted family man. He and his wife have been faithfully committed to each other for over 28 years, having first met as high school sweethearts together. They have raised 4 children, 3 of whom graduated from Nixon High School, following in his footsteps. His love for his family is the foundation of his values, guiding everything he does to support, lead, and provide a strong example for them. In addition to his career and family, Hector has coached youth basketball, tennis, flag football, and karate. He continues to serve his community through mentorship, leadership, and a lifelong commitment to making a positive impact. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Hector Gutierrez to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's truly an honor to stand here today as a Mustang legend. Only a select few are chosen every year, and to be included amongst them is something I am deeply, deeply grateful for. I want to thank Mr. Jesus Flores for nominating me and for believing me that my story and my connection to the school are worthy of this recognition. I'd also like to thank my friends, my brothers, my sons that are here, my mother-in-law that are here to support me. As the youngest of 6, my Mustang journey began long before I ever stepped into these halls. Growing up, I was a little brother in the back seat, being driven to football games, basketball games, tennis practice, and drama rehearsals. But even before those car rides, I can remember flipping through my brothers and sisters' yearbooks. That was before phones. So there was nothing for us to do, and the brothers had the TV. So I would look through the yearbook and I would remember everything that we did. I saw the pride that they had. And in those pages, it made me feel that Nixon was larger than life. They built a dream that I carried with me to one day become here and to make my own mark. My sisters were involved with brass buttons. My brother Oscar later coached tennis here at Nixon and even coached the football team. My mother, Graciela Gutierrez, was a teacher here at this very school. She helped start the HOSA program. That's a program that gives students the opportunities to do clinical rotations at the hospital. From my parents, we learned that being a Mustang was not something you just claimed, it was something you lived with pride and with honor. Our family was always the first to volunteer, whether it was hosting a poster-making contest at my house, or whether it was decorating vehicles for pep rallies. Growing up around that energy made me understand that school spirit and what it really meant. That spirit is something that I passed on to my children. That is why this recognition means so much to me today. 3 of my 4 children walked through these halls and graduated from this school. The same halls where their mother and I met and walked through. It's actually like where the counseling center is. It's a Spanish room. That's where we met, first period of class, that's where I met her. And true story, I turned to my buddy and I said, I'm gonna marry this girl. And guess what? I did. So Lyman, be ready, Lyman, we can do it. Before I close, I want to leave you with something meaningful. It doesn't matter what club, sport, organization you belong to. It doesn't matter if you don't belong to any at all. Every Mustang is equally as important. So please, remember this, be kind to each other, be respectful, be the example that others can follow, set the standard high for what it truly means to be a Mustang. When I finally got to Nixon, I came just to make some noise, and our class did just that. Whether it was our cross country team, our football team, our basketball team, our baseball team, our girls basketball team, our volleyball team, our cheerleaders, or our Golden Spurs. You name it, we supported each other, regardless. That unity, that encouragement, that Mustang spirit, that's what makes this school right here very special. And before I end, I want to share something personal about how deeply the Mustang legacy lives in our family. Over the years, we've lost a few of our brothers, our classmates. One of our traditions has always been to place a Mustang sticker on their coffin as a final sign of respect, honor, and love. We even did this for my mom, because she was not only our mom, she was a teacher here, a Mustang through and through. I share this with pride because I want you to understand something about me. I stand before you as a Mustang. And when the day comes that I leave this world, I will leave as a Mustang. This is a legacy the school has given me, and this is a legacy that my family carries with honor. Thank you for this recognition. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for keeping the Mustang spirit alive today and always, and forever, green and gold. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Next up, please help me welcome our very talented BMT student and one of Nixon's Golden Scholars, Maya Lopez.
Joseph Michael Dickerson is a proud graduate of J.W. Nixon High School, where he actively participated in a variety of extracurricular activities that helped shape his future. During his time at Nixon, he served as a staff photographer for both the W Bar yearbook and the school newspaper, developing a keen eye for detail and a passion for storytelling. He was also a member of student council, where he learned the value of leadership and service to others. In addition, Joseph was involved in drama club and competed in the UIL one-act play competition, experiences that strengthened his confidence in public speaking and teamwork. His participation in the French club further broadened his perspective and appreciation for cultures beyond his community. Through these diverse activities, he built a strong foundation of creativity, leadership, and communication skills. Today, Mr. Dickerson is a board-certified estate planning and probate attorney in Texas, as well as an author, entrepreneur, and dedicated community service leader. He earned a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance from Texas State University.
a Master of Business Administration in International Trade from Texas A&M International University, and a Juris Doctor degree from St. Mary's University School of Law. Since entering private practice in 1995, he has built a successful estate planning and business formation law firm based in Laredo, with an additional office in New Braunfels. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Mr. Dickerson is deeply committed to service. As a devoted member of Rotary, he has served in leadership roles at both the club and district levels, championing fundraising efforts that support community initiatives and youth development. He also volunteers with local Boy Scout programs, where he mentors young people and promotes the values of character, leadership, and service. From the stage of the one-act play to the leadership roles he holds today, Mr. Dickerson credits his time at Nixon High School for helping him develop the confidence, creativity, and commitment to service that continue to guide his life. His journey serves as a reminder to today's students that the activities they engage in now can shape the leaders they become in the future. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Joseph Michael Dickerson to the stage.
Well, that was a great introduction. I wonder who wrote it. Well, I will say thank you to my lovely wife. Thank you to our Aunt Cecilia for nominating me. And thank you for our guests and everybody who's here. When I got here, I realized I was in really good company. I knew a lot of the other legends that were being recognized, and I thank the committee for recognizing us. You've already heard a lot about me, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time on that. Other than I was a photographer, so I didn't sit where you were. I was like these guys, making sure you guys had your spot in the spotlight, in the yearbook, in the newspaper. And so I want to focus my 3 minutes. It was 3 minutes, right? Mistake number one: don't give the lawyer a mic. So one of the things, I will say one thing. When I was here at Nixon, my mom was a teacher aide here, so I never went to the office. I never got in trouble because I had somebody watching and somebody who was going to be the first in line to find out. So let me give a message to all the students. The rest of you guys have done well for yourselves, so you don't need to hear from me. But if you need your estate plan, come see me. So, first of all, a lot of you, I see that we have the athletes here. A lot of you have a plan. Some of you are good enough that you're going to play at the college level. Some of you, hey, this was it. This is the memory that you're going to have for your sport. And you may have a plan on what you want to do next. Don't let anybody tell you that the only thing you can do next is go to college. It's hard to believe from somebody with 3 degrees to tell you that. But college isn't for everybody, okay? College is something that you need to have for certain careers and certain levels of education that you want to accomplish. But you gotta figure out, what do you wanna do? If you have a plan and college is part of it, then that's what you need to do. But if you don't know what you wanna do, if you're kind of, well, I got to the head of the football team and we won our games, then I don't know what I want to do next. You have your whole life ahead of you. Take some time to figure out what your next step is going to be. Because then you're not wasting your time and money or your parents' time and money. Don't ask me how I know. So if you don't know what you want to do, take the time to figure that out. I have a good friend who will remain nameless, who didn't go to college. And now, he's also a Nixon graduate. Now he has a very successful business. and he enjoys a lot of time off while his business is making money for him. But he didn't go to college. If you do have a plan, stick to it. Okay? If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, stick to it. The people who get there, and I'm allowed to tell you, are not the people who are the smartest, although that's helpful. It's the people who stick to it. It's very easy to quit when you're used to getting A's, and then you get a B. Because that's a level of people who get there. And if you are discouraged by the first time you have a lower than acceptable grade to you, you're not going to make it. So if you have a plan, stick to it. But don't be afraid to change your plans. I'm going to now come back to me. I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I graduated from Nixon High School. I wanted to be a medical doctor. Freshman college chemistry had other news for me. So the point is, you may have your goal. It's like Mike Tyson says, everybody comes into the ring with a plan until you get punched in the face. So what I'm saying is, you don't have to get punched in the face, but sometimes you're going to hit a wall because you're being guided to something else. God has a plan, and it's not always the plan we think it is. So be open and flexible to changing those plans, to seeing what your actual strengths are once you're growing up and expanding to the next level of adulthood. Because I'm sure my 3 minutes are up. I just want to say, go ahead and enjoy these last few months for those seniors. Enjoy this time. Enjoy your summer. But be thinking of what you really want to do next. And who do you want to be? It's not what do you want to be when you grow up. It's who do you want to be. All of these people that have been recognized today, it's not what they do or what they became. It's who they became. It's people who help others. Don't just think of how you can get ahead in the world or how you can accomplish your goal, but how can you help others along the way? How can you encourage your fellow man who's maybe in the same team, maybe you're in the same class and they're struggling? Maybe you can help them out. Maybe you can be an inspiration to them. And maybe you might be able to explain it better than the teacher. So sometimes the perspective is different. So don't just think of yourselves, think of others. And hopefully all of you one day will be where I am, and other people will be recognizing you for all the things that you've accomplished and the person you have become. And with that, I thank you guys and good luck.
And last but certainly not least, we have our UIL dynamic debater, Neda de la O.
Dr. Cesar Orlando Manuelos is a healthcare professional, educator, and lifelong learner whose journey began at J.W. Nixon High School, where he first learned the value of perseverance, discipline, and in believing something greater than himself. During his time at Nixon, Cesar was a member of the National Honor Society, though he admits he did not always have a clear plan for his future. Much of his focus was on basketball, where he found purpose, structure, and confidence. Under the leadership of Coach Ramos, who gave him an opportunity he did not take for granted, Cesar began to believe in his potential. While many students dreamed of playing in the NBA, his dream was simply to wear a Nixon Mustang jersey. Achieving that dream instilled a sense of belief that carried him to every stage of his life. After graduating, Cesar began his academic journey at Texas A&M International University with the support of a $3,000 scholarship from initially unfamiliar with the process of higher education and scholarship applications. He learned through experience how to seek opportunities and persevere. His determination led him to earn additional scholarships that fully supported his education, and he graduated summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. During his time at TAMU, Cesar participated in a summer research program at the National Institutes of Health in Maryland, where he was exposed to world-class research and had the opportunity to interact with leading scientists, including Dr. Francis Collins. These experiences broadened his perspective and opened doors he had never imagined. He later pursued a master's degree in biology in the University of Texas at San Antonio, where he developed a strong interest in neuroscience. During this time, he was mentored by Dr. Joe L. Martinez, Professor Emeritus at UC Berkeley, and Dr. Alfredo Quiñones Hinojosa, a neurosurgeon whose journey from migrant farmer worker to physician became a powerful source of his inspiration. Cesar was also selected to study at the Marine Biological Library in Massachusetts, where he collaborated with renowned scientists in an environment that further shaped his time. Although he initially pursued medical school, Cesar immediately felt called in a different direction and was accepted into the physician assistant program at the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio. He graduated in 2009 and began practicing internal medicine in Laredo. In 2013, he joined Gateway Community Health Center, where he continues to serve underserved populations. Recognizing the complex need of his patients, Cesar made the decision to further his education by attending pharmacy school at the University of Texas at Austin. While balancing family responsibilities, long commutes, and personal challenges, he remained committed and graduated in 2018. Today, he serves as a clinical educator and antimicrobial stewardship champion at Gateway Community Health Center and is an adjunct family member for the UIW Family Medicine Residency Program. He also holds certifications in diabetes care, pharmacotherapy, and ambulatory care. Cesar does not contribute his journey solely to his own efforts. He believes many opportunities came at the unexpected times, often after being told no. Through persistence, faith, and willingness to keep moving forward, doors continue to open. He believes that when something is placed in your heart, it is meant to be pursued with purpose and trust. Cesar hopes to inspire students to understand that success is not about having everything figured out early, but about continuing forward, trusting the process, and never giving up. His journey reflects not only hard work, but also faith, resilience, and the belief that with God's grace, more is possible than we often imagine. His favorite memories at Nixon High School center around basketball, especially winning a district championship and competing in his final game against United High School. Being part of that team taught him discipline, resilience, and the value of working toward a common goal. He remains grateful to Coach Ramos for the opportunity that helped him believe in himself, earning his veteran jacket and sharing those experiences with teammates, many of whom remain close friends, made his time at Nixon truly unforgettable. And at this time, please help me welcome Dr. Cesar Orlando Vanegas to the stage.
Wow. God is good. All the time. All the time. God is good. Amen. It's crazy because the last time I was here, apparently the world was going to end because of something about some zeros missing at the end of the day. And yeah, all the money was supposed to be gone after that, but it didn't happen. Here we are. So it's a crazy situation. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I can't believe it. Sorry. So, when I was a boy in elementary school, my grandfather used to bring me to Nixon High School basketball games. Not this gym, but the old one. The one with the foam floor. Y'all remember that building? I remember that moment so clearly, not just because it was with my grandfather, but because there was something about it that felt special. I didn't fully understand it then, but I knew it mattered. So I went home and I told my parents, please, can you get me a basketball goal? They put one up at the end of the street and I started shooting every day. The neighborhood kids would come out and we'd play for hours, and even after I went home, I would still be shooting. And then I got to Nixon, and I remember looking around, hundreds of kids trying to make a team of 15. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy because this place was special then, and it's still special now, right, gentlemen? The Nixon High School basketball team was a force to be reckoned with, and it still is to this day. I was talking to some of them, they just told me they got 18-0 this year. Congratulations, guys. You know, everybody wanted to be a part of it. To wear that jersey meant something. So I kept showing up, kept working, kept believing. And by the grace of God, and thanks to Coach Ramos, my name's up there, I made the team. That same night, I went home so excited, I ran outside, jumped, and grabbed the rim. And it collapsed. Snapped right at the base, fell over, and landed on my dad's car. Sorry about that, Dad. I learned two things that day. Number one, be grateful, because that moment showed me that something I thought was almost impossible actually happened. You know, most kids dream big leagues. Me, I just wanted to wear the Nixon High School basketball team jersey. And when that happened, I felt like I could do anything. And the second thing I learned was miracles actually do happen. Because somehow, some way, I avoided the chancla and the belt that night. And that's what I call divine intervention. But let me tell you something. In life, you're going to hear a lot of noise. A lot of no's, you can't, you shouldn't. That's not how it's done. And that noise creates chaos in your life. But the yes, the one that matters, that doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. It's quiet, it's steady. It's that voice that says, keep going. And I truly believe in my heart that that voice comes from God. And I had a lot of no's. But if I had listened to all of them, I wouldn't be standing here today. Because there was something inside of me, something deeper that kept telling me to keep moving forward. And I chose to trust that. And when you trust that, you start to realize something. What's waiting for you at the end of the path is something you could have never imagined. It may not look like the dream you had when you were 10, 15, or 20. It's better. Because it's your calling. And if you stay true to that, and you keep working, and you keep your faith, you'll find yourself in places you never thought possible. I know I did. Before I close, I want to take a moment to thank my parents, Jose Luis and Linda. Thank you for your sacrifice and for believing in me before I believed in myself. So my brother Luis, he's not here, but he won here today. He's part of the band. And my new brother, James. And my sisters, Linda and Letty. Letty was here, she was a captain here at Nixon for cheerleading. My sister Linda, her name's over there up in the banner for basketball. Thank you for always being there, for keeping me grounded, and for keeping my faith strong. To my wife, who's a Toro legend, I love you. You've been my strength, my clarity, and the one who pushed me forward when I needed most. To my daughters, Natalia and Melody, you're both my greatest blessing and my greatest purpose. I love you more than words can explain. And to the students here today, I brought my J's if you want to play basketball later. No, but in all sincerity, you don't have to have everything figured out. Just don't quit. Work hard, stay humble, and take care of people. And when that quiet voice inside you tells you to keep going, listen to it. Because if you don't quit and you trust that voice, you might just become something you never even dreamed of, but exactly who you were meant to be. God bless you.
reminded that J.W. Nixon High School is far more than classrooms, hallways, and memories. It is a foundation that shapes who we become. To our Mustang legends, thank you for inspiring us. Your accomplishments remind our students of what is possible. To our students, may today serve as a reminder that the path you're on has no limits. One day, it will be your stories we gather here to celebrate. Again, congratulations to our 2026 Mustang Legends, and remember, here at J.W. Nixon High School, we have and will continue to set the gold standard, because we are forever green and gold. At this time, can we have all of the Mustang Legends come up here for a group picture, please?